Blades can't get around a full check of Jagger. Perkis on the puck. Over to Jagger. Step shot! Scores! Oh! Brayden Jagger! What the half three? Back-to-back goals for the 16-year-old Brayden Jagger with a statement in game number 1. It's his third Global Ag Risk Solutions goal of a hockey game.
I wonder if that's ever happened in Warrior history. 16-year-old home opener hat trick.
I don't know who I could think of. But how about the play? Jagger starts it with the poke check, and then just how Jagger Ferguson leads that on-man rush in. Great duo.
Well, he just holds it, just draws the Saskatoon defenseman to him slightly. Just gets him off the path and then slides it over to Jagger. Once again, quickly gets it off his stick.
Sixth goal, his hat trick on the night. Number 29, Brayden Jagger. Assisted by number 27, Jagger Ferkis.
Niven comes in, scores!
We just talked about this line, James.
Riley Niven, his first Western Hockey League goal is a beauty, extending this Moose Jaw lead.
A quick turnover in the blue line, just chipped up to him. He goes in. Just shows that he might go backhand quickly, but just snaps it up over the top of the goaltender's glove. This line's been something here. Just a bunch of young guys working their tails off.
From Wawona, Saskatchewan, Riley Niven, his first career Global Ag Risk Solution goal. And the Warriors leading 7-1. I believe that was Josh Hoekstra that made the play at the blue line and knocked it away from Saskatoon. And
By number 18, Riley Niven. Assisted by number 22, Josh Hoekstra. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, number 3, Lucas Brenton. From Dominion City, Manitoba, number 5, Denton Matejchuk. From Kochi, Slovakia, number 7, Robert Backo. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, number 8, Eric Ulrey. From Calgary, Alberta, number 10, Damon Hunt. From Vancouver, British Columbia, number 13, Logan Doust. From Estevan, Saskatchewan, number 16, Maximus Warner. From Etonia, Saskatchewan, number 17, Cade Hayes. From Wawona, Saskatchewan, number 18, Riley Niven. From Perov, Czech Republic, number 19, Martin Rysavy. From Edmonton, Alberta, number 22, Josh Hoekstra. From Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, number 23, Atlee Calvert. From Calgary, Alberta, number 26, Nathan Pilling. From Irma, Alberta, number 27, Jagger Ferkis. From Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, number 29, Brayden Jagger. From Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, number 32, Brett Merwald. From Lethbridge, Alberta, number 35, Carl Tenachuk. From Brandon, Manitoba, number 37, Cole Jordan. From Yorkton, Saskatchewan, number 38, Ryder Corey. Langley, BC, number 39, Matthew Gallant. Fans, please turn your attention to the Warriors bench for players not dressed this evening. From Sherwood Park, Alberta, number 2, Braden Miller. From Brandon, Manitoba, number 14, Calder Anderson. From Richmond, BC, number 20, Thomas Tien. And from Regina, Saskatchewan, number 21, Tate Schofer. Now, fans, please welcome our training and coaching staff this evening. Equipment Manager, Tanner Arnold. Athletic Therapist, Brooke Koslowski. Goalie Coach, Matt Wenninger. Assistant Coach, Gord Burnett. Assistant Coach, Scott King. And head coach of your Moose Jaw Warriors, Mark O'Leary.
Turns it over, Yager scores! A minute and a half into the home opener, Braden Yager has got the Warriors on the board.
Oh, what a great first shift the Warriors have. Complete control of the puck. They switch it up. Puck gets dumped in the Warriors end, comes back down. Nolan Meyer tries to have a stretch pass to a teammate up out of his blue line, but Yager picks it off and goes 5-hole.
Great job by Braden Yager, a Global Ag Risk Solution goal for the 16-year-old from Saskatoon. How much does he love his first goal of the season coming against his hometown team? You had talked about turnovers, Derek, as part of your C&E mechanical keys to the game. Right there. Big point line.
Yeah, Nolan Meyer just trying to do too much, trying to hit a home run early in the game.
Back underway. Calvert, doused, and Backo for the Warriors on the attack in this Saskatoon near left.
Scored by number 29, Braden Yager. Unassisted.
Krinkovic pad saved by Tedachuk. Left side, snaps that puck. Damon Hunt, short-handed, scores! Hard work by Douse leads to a goal by your captain, Moose Jaw, with a 2-1 lead.
Douse and Warner blocking shots in their own end. Warner throws it ahead to Douse. Just does a real smart thing. Saves some space. Damon Hunt jumps down the middle. Douse finds him, and what a shot by
Warriors shorthanded goal scored by number 10, Damon Hunt. Assisted by number 13, Logan Doust. And number 16, Maximus Warner.
Then they move it up. Here's Robert Backo on a breakaway! Scores! From the penalty box to the back of the net, Robert Backo, congratulations to him, his first Western Hockey League goal.
Set up by the great play, as you called, by Ryder Korzak, bringing that puck out to the neutral zone. Brought all the Saskatoon Blades out with them. Backo able to slip in behind him. Nice pass onto the tape, and he beats Meyer glove side.
That was a great play by Ryder Korzak. Hey, just nice responsibility. And then how about the finish? Just 11 Simpson seat shots with 3 goals for Moose Jaw.
Robert Backo. Assisted by number 3, Lucas Brenton. And number 38, Ryder Korzak.
Save, they score! Deflected athlete Calvert gets a piece, and the Warriors will go up by 3.
Oh, we just talked about opportunities, and Maximus Warner throws it at the net. Did Calvert tip it out of the air?
Looks like the redirect, eh?
Oh, yeah, he does. He pulls it back, and it goes right past Meyer.
Calvert. His first Global Ag Risk Solution goal this season. That is a beautiful goal. Hey, Derek?
Nice position, good eye-hand coordination. He's had lots of opportunities and cashes in here.
Rolling puck, cross ice.
Goal scored by number 23, Atlee Calvert. Assisted by number 16, Maximus Warner. And number 8, Eric Ulrich.
Boards now cross ice. Jäger, one time, scores! One-time power play drive by Brandon Jäger, his second goal of the game, and the Warriors will take a 5-1 lead.
Now, good puck movement. It was like playing chess, moving the chess pieces of the Saskatoon Blades, but then they were able to find Jäger all alone for the one-time snapshot who beats Meyer, can't get to it.
Brandon Jäger's second Global Ag Risk Solutions goal of the hockey game. Bad save.
Goal, his second of the night, number 29, Brayden Jäger. Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak. And number 27, Jagger Furcus.
As Mill knocks it down, breaks in, huge save. Karl Tedechuk keeps this game scoreless. Pass runs to Korzak, scores! A broken rush up the ice, a loose puck lands on the stick of Ryder Korzak. No mistake as he scores his first Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the game.
Well, the Warriors take advantage of a little bit of a slow change. As Geeky, you mentioned, maybe got hit in the face. He went off slow. Warriors take off on a 3-on-2. It ends up being a 3-on-3, but they push all the players back. Korzak gets the puck in the slot and rips it. Absolutely rips it upstairs.
Head coach Mark O'Leary talked about him. I'd asked about
His fourth of the season, scored by number 38, Ryder Korzak. Assisted by number 5, Denton Matejchuk. And number 17, Cade Hayes.
Here takes the shot. Scores! Brandon Jäger blasts home his fourth of the season. 3-0 Moose Jaw.
Oh, that's being responsible in your own end. Get that puck out across to Eric Ulrich down the left-hand side. You can hear the beaver taps of Brayden Jäger. He wanted that puck in the slot. He gets it. Wastes no time.
Was that Braden Miller that made the play in the Moose Jaw
I
zone?
think it was. It was a really good play.
Good play. Eric Ulrich leads the rush. It was a 2-on-1 with Furcus, but you talk about Jäger hustling to get in. And again, the puck wasn't on his stick for long.
His fourth of the season, scored by number 29, Brayden Jäger. Assisted by number 27, Jagger Furcus. And number 8, Eric Ulrich.
Round the defenseman, comes right circle. He's got Jäger with them. One-timer! Scores! Brayden Jäger hammers his second of the game. 4-1. Good guys.
Shot by Brayden Jäger, but what a play by Eric Ulrich. Back at his own blue line, he had to make the choice. Was he going to take a hit, deflect the puck by? Does a great job pushing it past the defenseman, and then gets to the puck. If you watch the replay, look how Brayden Jäger saves ice, so there is a passing lane, and then he rips a one-timer.
Brayden Jäger's second Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the hockey game, 5th of the season. 4-1, your Warriors leading.
Fourth goal, his second of the night and 5th of the season, scored by number 29, Brayden Jäger. Assisted by number 8, Eric Ulrey. And number 27, Jagger Firkus.
Over to Korczak, scores! Ryder Korczak, top shelf glove side. Moose Jaw with a 1-0 lead. A backhand, save made, rebound, scores! Eric Ulrey has tied it at 2.
Great positioning by Eric Ulrey. Puck gets through and looked like a harmless shot. Bjorklund's made much more difficult saves here tonight.
Matejchuk drives the net, backhand, scores! Oh, baby! Denton Matejchuk roll the highlight reel, 3-2, Moose Jaw leading.
Boy, he starts that back at the blue line in his own zone, makes a kick-out pass, and then takes off up the middle, absolutely flying.
Korczak right circle, backdoor, Jagger scores!
What a beautiful setup. Denton Matejchuk across to Korczak, and then through the seam to Jagger for the one-timer.
Brayden Jagger scores his team leading 7th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. It's a 4-on-3 power play goal. Score one for the good guys tonight, Kletz. Oh, did Jagger hammer that one home? Finishes his check, gets control of that puck. Again to the middle of the ice, tipped away. Rysavy trying to rush up on the near left wing. Rysavy down the pat boards looking for a chance. Cuts inside. Scores! What a play by Martin Rysavy. Roll the highlight reel as Moose Jaw takes a 1-0 lead.
Just a great play from start to finish there for Rysavy. Nice tip up into the neutral zone by one of the defensemen. Then Rysavy does the rest, gets an extra step on the defenseman as he drives down the wing, cuts towards the net, and then makes a nice move to put it past keeper and into the back of the net. A great goal there from the Warriors import. Showing an extra step we haven't really seen yet this year.
Good plays everywhere. Defensive zone by the Warriors, muscling that puck up ahead. Rysavy then pokes it up. Good.
Scored by number 19, Martin Rysavy. Assist to number 5, Denton Matejchuk.
Firkus comes in left circle, scores! Oh, what a shot! Jagger Firkus has tied the game at 2.
That's a bit of life for the Moose Jaw Warriors right there. Quick response after the goal. The power play goal from the Pats. Firkus comes into the offensive end and lets a great shot go. Wins the battle along the boards, and just a quick snapshot up over the glove of keeper, and that's into the back of the net. What a shot there by Jagger Firkus.
A goal scores goal by Jagger. And then 7 seconds later, this happened.
For 27, Jagger Firkus, unassisted.
Top for Matejchuk. Wrist shot, scores! As Denton Matejchuk will find a lane to the back of the net. The Warriors are to within 1.
Matejchuk starts that in the defensive end, gets the puck. Nice stretch pass into the offensive zone. Warriors can't get it on net early, but then work it back to the point. And eventually Matejchuk takes the long wrist shot. And Rysavy already right in front, looking for the deflection, providing the screen. It finds its way through, and the Warriors are back within 1.
In the right circle, Jagger's shot. Save made by keeper.
To number 38, Ryder Korczak. And to number 19, Martin Rysavy.
10 seconds to go in the game. Korczak, right circle holds. Couldn't get the shot away to Matejchuk. Wrist shot off the post. It goes right to Jagger Firkus, right circle. Toe dragging a shot. Scores! Oh, baby, what a shot. Jagger Firkus tickles the twine. And he's got the Warriors on the board. Bad turnover by the Hurricanes deep inside their zone. It goes right to Jagger Firkus. The 17-year-old from Irma, Alberta, will come off the right wall. Skates to the face-off dot, uses Thurston as a screen, and then goes short side high over Thompson. That'll be Firkus's 4th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. It will come unassisted, and the Warriors are on the board. Niven, Doust, and Calvert.
The season scored by number 27, Jagger Firkus. Unassisted.
In the slot, Jagger's drive. That goes off the body. Then off the pad, they score. Jagger Firkus, power play goal. Ferkus from the right goal line will put that off the pad of Brian Thompson. And Ferkus with back-to-back helpers, or back-to-back goals, rather. Brayden Yager was set up by Korczak, got the shot away. The rebound goes over to Ferkus on the right goal line. And then Ferkus will play it off the left pad of Brian Thompson and in. Remember I was talking about Ferkus, student of the game, that high hockey IQ? Right there. Right, didn't have the angle to get the clean shot in. What does he do? Puts it off the pad and in. Jagger Ferkus with his 5th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season, 2nd of the game. It's a power play goal, a much needed power play marker for Moose Jaw. Here on
The 2nd of the night, 5th of the season by number 27, Jagger Ferkus. The assist to number 29, Brayden Yager.
The cross ice, Matejchuk looking backdoor, Ferkus scores! Hat trick, baby, Jagger Ferkus. His 2nd power play goal of the hockey game, his 3rd, and some Warrior fans in attendance throw the hats on the ice. For me, it starts with Ryder Korczak breaking up that clearing attempt. Good job there on the near right boards, and moves across ice for Denton Matejchuk. And Matejchuk from inside left circle spots Ferkus along the right goal line. That's a hard seam to find for Matejchuk. Oh, boy, what a pass. And then Ferkus, fantastic job. Puck ready on the right side of the goal. And he puts that in. His first Western Hockey League hat trick. Congratulations, Jagger Ferkus, 17-year-old from Irma, Alberta.
Warriors power play goal, his 3rd of the night, 6th of the season, scored by number 27, Jagger Ferkus. The assist to number 5, Denton Matejchuk, and number 38, Ryder Korczak.
Warriors steal it behind the net. They look to center. Puck loose. They score. Eric Ulrich. It's the 3rd power play goal of the hockey game, and the Warriors are getting some breathing room. Good forecheck by Moose Jaw. That forces the Hurricanes to fumble that puck behind their net. Quick to push it out in front where the Warriors had bodies. That was Matthew Gallant down low. Great job. He had Calvert on top of the crease to begin with, then it sneaks over to Eric Ulrich.
And scored by number 8, Eric Ulrich. The assist to number 19, Martin Rasavi, and number 23, Atlee Calvert.
Korczak, high slot shot, scores! Ryder Korczak has got the Warriors on the board with his 6th goal of the season. Medicine Hat not clean along the neutral zone boards in front of their bench. That allows Ulrich, Rasavi, and Korczak to attack. It's Ulrich and Rasavi that force the turnover. They'll bring it across the line. Rasavi in the left circle. Drop past Korczak, cuts to the middle of the ice, goes cross ice, top shelf over the blocker of Langkow for Korczak, his 6th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season.
38, Ryder Korczak. Assist number 19, Martin Rasavi.
No assist to Eric Matejchuk. Can't get the shot away. It's loose. They score! Jagger Ferkus has tied it at 2. Denton Matejchuk took a great pass from Ryder Korczak. Matejchuk comes to the right goal line. He's on his backhand. He can't get the shot away. So what does he do? Puts a great pass cross ice, left circle. Jagger Ferkus has a wide open net. It's his 7th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. It's his 4th of the weekend. And the Warriors have tied this one.
7th of the season, scored by number 27, Jagger Ferkus. Assist number 5, Denton Matejchuk. And number 29, Brayden Yager.
Chuck right circle, wrist shot, scores! Denton Matejchuk sends the Warrior fans home happy as they complete the comeback, knocking off the Medicine Hat Tigers 3-2 and sweeping this 2-game Alberta road trip. Denton Matejchuk finishes it off. Ricochets right boards. Korczak retrieves to the point. Wrist shot, save made, rebound. They score! Denton Jagger falling down, gets the backhand on the puck, and the Warriors are on the board first.
Yeah, he had a rough shift going down a couple of times, but there, right in front of the net, he's on the spot to get that one past Hay and into the back of the net. The point shot, Hay can't handle it. Two Warriors right there in front, Furcus and Jagger ready to pounce on that one. Jagger gets to it first and just bats it into the back of the net. Great pressure from that line and a really good shift to lead to that goal.
Braden Jagger's 9th global egg.
Scored by number 29, Braden Jagger. Assist to number 10, Damon Hunt. And to number 38, Ryder Korzak.
Well, save made. Here's Calvert with a chance. A save made. Rebound. They score. On the 3rd and 10th inside, the Moose Jaw Warriors will score a power play goal. Atlee Calvert leads the flyby 2-0 for Moose Jaw.
Nice to see Calvert get rewarded. He's had a number of chances over the last few games to put the puck in the back of the net, hit some posts. Here he gets a couple of whacks at it. As he's on the ground, was able to get up and onto one knee and put that one past Hay, clearing up his own rebound. So great second effort there from Calvert in front of the net.
Atlee Calvert's 2nd global egg risk solution goal of the season. His first since opening nights. Oh, that probably feels good for Atlee. He's hit a lot of iron this season, and he worked hard for that goal. Moose Jaw leading 2-0.
Martin Rysavy. Assist to number 23, Atlee Calvert, and to number 8, Eric Alry.
Tries to come in front. They score! Tipped in. The Warriors will take a 3-1 lead.
Just great pressure off the face-off win. Warriors continue to press and then get the good shot off and traffic in front. You talked about that earlier, James. The bodies in front is what you want to see, and there the Warriors get a couple guys and they got the tip. It looked like it might have been Rysavy or Calvert that got a piece of that.
I believe that was Martin Rysavy with his 2nd of the hockey game.
Hunts. Assist to number 5, Denton Mateychuk. And to number 27, Jagger Furcus.
Tien, first one on, it comes in, a little poke check, they score! Thomas Tien! His first Western Hockey League goal! Hard work, put Tien in the right place, he got some bounces, but congratulations, Thomas Tien, goal number 1.
I can't be happier for that young man. He just works his tail off all the time, and that was the epitome of that goal. He gets dumped down. He's on it. He's hard on his horse to get that puck, gets a shot off, and then a lucky bounce off the Lethbridge Hurricane defenseman and into the net.
It ain't pretty, but it doesn't matter. That's a hard work goal there by Thomas Tien. Denton Mateychuk lifted it down the ice. Tien beat the Hurricanes to the puck, allowing to get that shot. And as you described, Derek, the Hurricane defenseman a little too tight on Thompson.
Goal, the first of his WHL career for number 20, Thomas Tien! Unassisted.
Korzak behind the net, Furcus. Off the referee to David Hunt on the left half wall. He'll cycle low. Korzak joined by Jagger. They center! Hunt scores! Down low, working on the forecheck. He'll take that pass, put it in his 4th of the season, and the Warriors extend their lead.
It's just good, hard work below the goal line. Damon Hunt gets in there, and then it's Korzak and Jagger just pounding bodies on the boards. The puck comes out, and Damon Hunt right there on his stick and off.
Well described, Derek.
Well, that was quick off his stick.
Second goal, his 4th of the season and 20th as a Moose Jaw Warrior, scored by number 10, Damon Hunt. Assisted by number 23, Atlee Calvert.
Point. Warner to the left side, Kadura into traffic. Off some skates, they score! Eric Alry shouting on the spot. 3-0 Moose Jaw.
Just the continuation of playing with the pace that they've been playing at all period. Just hard on the puck. Get the puck to the point. Hard shot through. And Ollery right there for the rebound, right at the side of the net. Wide open net.
You know, the Warriors are down 2 forwards in Riley Niven and Logan Dose. They put the Ollery, Calvert, Rasavi line together last night. Tell you what, Klutz, there might be some magic going.
There's something going on there for sure. They've looked real good 2 days in a row here.
Nice shot by Kadura. Warriors had that good net front presence. And Eric Ollery had that rebound come right to him on the right goal line. Zone drop. Hurricanes roll it down the ice. Miller hustling, pressured by Warmel. And behind the play, we got Arnston and Brenton dropping the gloves inside the Moose Jaw zone. A couple of big-bodied defensemen chucking some right hands as they hurl them. Brenton working the rights. Arnston comes back. They just keep throwing some balls. Look at this one. Oh! Lucas Brenton and Joel Arnston putting on a clinic here inside the Moose Jaw zone as they continue to chuck some knucks. They're not letting up as they continue to work over each other right now. Finally, they're going to say good job. Oh boy, was that a dust-up.
That's the best junior fight I've seen in a long time. They stood back and threw them. 2 big bulls going at it.
Joe Arnston, he's not small at 6'2.5", 198. Lucas Brenton, 6'4", 197. Oh, were they chucking him, Klutz?
Oh, they just stood back and let him fire.
Season scored by number 8, Eric Ollery. Assisted by number 12, Majid Kadura. And number 16, Max Warner.
With a wrist shot, bounces, scores! 2 minutes, 13 seconds into this hockey game. Braden Miller with a shot for the right line will beat Ethan Kruger. That's Miller's first Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. And the Warriors get the start that they wanted. Nice job hunting pucks by Cade Hayes. Below the goal line, comes out of the far right boards. Hayes up to the point. Miller walks off the wall, lets that puck go to traffic. Might have went off a stick. Tough to see from my angle. We'll see what the call is. But that should be Braden Miller's first Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. It is Miller's goal. Cade Hayes grabs the primary assist. Flap shot, scores! As the Warriors pull to within 1. A big shot by Damon Hunt from the left line will make its way through legs and past Ethan Kruger. For Hunt, it's his 6th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. Nice dig by Hoekstra, left corner to the point. Matejchuk over to Hunt. And he blasts that puck. Damon, who lives in Calgary now, grew up here in Brandon. His cousin Matt Calvert is now a development coach for the Wheat Kings. That'll extend Denton Matejchuk's point streak now to 8 games. And the Warriors are to within 1. Sorry, Damon Hunt's 5th of the season. Trying to come in tight. Dose! Scores! Bobble the puck at the Moose Jaw blue line. It's a 2-on-1 the other way, and Logan Dose will get the Warriors on the board.
Yeah, the initial play is at the blue line where the Warriors force the turnover, but great patience by Rysavy on the rush to wait out the Pats defenseman, get it around and into the slot for Dose just in time for him to put that into the back of the net. Really great play there by Rysavy on the rush.
Logan Dose, first Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. Oh, that probably feels good for Logan Dose. He's been working hard for that one. Nice feed, as you described, by Martin Rysavy.
Season.
Here comes Firkus to Jagger. Back to Firkus. Stopped by Keeper. What a save by the Regina goaltender.
Assisted by number 19, Martin Rysavy. That's Dose.
Rushing ahead. Jagger on the right wing side. Drives. Scores!
What a play there by Braden Yager. Shows his speed and then shows his shot down the wing and puts that one over top of the glove of Matthew Keeper. Great play there from the Warriors' 16-year-old to tie this game. A real big goal.
A goal scorer's goal. Braden Yager, his 10th Global Ag Risk Solution goal. Mark, you know where it starts? How about him just powering his way through that Regina Pack defenseman?
Yeah, he was not letting him slow him down at the line.
He muscled that puck up the ice, and the Warriors have evened it at 2. What a goal by Braden Yager. Korzak Daust Rysavy back out on the ice.
Oh, his team-leading 10th of the season, scored by number 29, Braden Yager!
In the slot, race shot save made. Rebound, Ulrich scores! As Moose Jaw's first on the board, 1:15 into the hockey game. Eric Ulrich will pick up his 5th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. It starts on the forecheck as Atlee Calvert and Eric Ulrich come on the line change. They pressure the Raiders on the near left wall. High along the boards, Calvert wins that battle, is able to take the puck into the high slot, gets the shot away. Sarienko unable to hold on. Eric Ulrich, bottom left circle, gets on a loose puck, and Eric, again, as I mentioned, putting in his 5th of the season. Warrior lineup, 17-year-old out of Langley, BC, starting out from behind his net. Smooth skating defenseman reaching the center ice, stabs it off the near left boards.
His 5th of the season, scored by number 8, Eric Ulrich. Assisted by number 23, Atlee Calvert.
Christmas pushed up ahead, tipped in by Daust as he, along with Calvert and Ulrich, look to go on the attack. Later right boards, Ulrich and Calvert, or rather, Ulrich digs it for Calvert, over to Hunt, scores! As Damon Hunt had a wide open net to put that puck in, and the Warriors will take a 2-0 lead for Damon. That's going to be his 6th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. How about Daust and Ulrich on the wall? Beating the Raiders, winning those battles, moving the puck to Atlee Calvert inside the right circle. He'll then slide it over to David Hunt in the left side, and then Hunt puts it over a sprawling Sarienko. And again, it's a big goal for the Moose Jaw Warriors. 2-0 lead on 4 Simpson Seed shots.
Season scored by number 10, David Hunt. Assisted by number 8, Eric Ulrich. And number 23, Atlee Calvert.
Circle looks inside, puck bouncing, they score! Logan Daust will trickle that puck over the goal line, and it's a 3-0 Moose Jaw Warrior lead. And again, for the 3rd time tonight, it's a play where the Warriors beat the Raiders to the puck on the left wall. They win the battle. Nice job by Eric Ulrich. Ulrich, great cross-ice pass, finds the seam to Matthew Gallant in the right circle. And then, Gallant had a chance to shoot. I wouldn't have minded if he did that, but instead he puts it to the crease. And Logan Daust, in some dirty areas, puts the puck in.
Scored by number 13, Logan Daust. Assist to number 39, Matthew Gallant, and number 8, Eric Ulrich.
Front tap shot there. Calvert's denied. Rebound. They score. Max Water, his first Western Hockey League goal. It'll come on the power play. 4-0. Your Warriors leading. Max Water finishes the play. Gallant comes left circle. Ulrich. Great attempt on the pass to Calvert on the right side of the crease. Sarienko made that save. And with the puck loose, Max Water jumping up and will score his first Western Hockey League goal. The Edmonton Oilers draft pick celebrating that one. Grab the puck. Give that one to your parents. 4-0 Moose Jaw on Waters' first Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season. First of his career. And it comes on the man advantage. And the Warriors extending their lead.
Raiders number 1, Tikon Jaika. Moose Jaw Warrior 4th goal is first of the season, scored by number 16, Maximus Wanner. The assist to number 23, Atlee Calvert, and number 5, Denton Matejchuk.
Trying to go cross ice. It goes off the man. They score. Eric Ulrey from the right circle was trying to go cross ice looking for Majid Kadura, but Logan Doust will get his stick on that puck, sending it past Isaac Poulter, and the Warriors will tie the game up at 1.
They don't ask how, but that one wasn't pretty. But the Warriors get the benefit of the bounce as Ulrey tries to go cross ice, goes off a man, and then Doust, I think, gets a piece of that right in front, and it goes over top of Poulter, who did not even see that puck go over his shoulder. So big goal there early on for the Warriors here.
Logan Doust has goals in 3 straight hockey games. Eric Ulrey had 4 points the other night in Prince Albert. He'll pick up another one there. And I believe Atlee Calvert should get the second assist as well. So some life for the Warriors. Listen for the call. Yeah, it is. Dose from Ulrey and Calvert. Furcus. That shot scores! Top shelf Jagger Furcus. And the Warriors are on the board.
I was just going to say, the Warriors had 12 shots so far this period, looking to get some results, and on their 13th shot, Furcus goes upstairs, starts with a great face-off win. That always helps on the power play across to Furcus, and he just unloads a snapshot.
Jagger Furcus, his 8th Global Ag Risk Solution goal. It comes on the power play. That snaps a 6-game pointless streak that you talked about back in the pregame show. What a shot there by Jagger Furcus.
Beauty. They need him to be productive, and great job to get that goal here, get the team going.
Scored by number 27, Jagger Furcus. Assist to number 39, Matthew Gallant. And number 17, Cade Hayes.
Kick it in. Left wall. Pilling trailing the play. Behind the net, Furcus trying to center. Hayes scores! Keep pushing forward. They keep the play alive. Furcus from behind the net. Cade Hayes jamming on top of the crease. For Cade, it's his 4th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season.
Yeah, real nice forecheck. I believe that was Pilling that got in there first. Disrupted the play, gets it across to Furcus, and straight out to Hayes, who snaps it in. And he had an opportunity earlier in the period. He couldn't get over the pad. He was making sure that one got up off the ice.
It's a good
season. Scored by number 17, Cade Hayes. The assist to number 27, Jagger Furcus, and number 26, Nathan Pilling.
The net, Korzak stick handling, backhand, scores! Roll the highlight reel as Ryder Korzak in tight puts the Warriors back out in front.
Well, it starts right there in the face-off circle again. Rysavy does a good job tying up, kicking it out to Korzak. A great patience and hands. Goes around Reed Dick, and then below the goal line comes back up top to scoot it in.
That puck went cross ice, far post, and in, I do believe. Ryder Korzak, his 7th global.
Scored by number 38, Ryder Korzak. The assist to number 19, Martin Rysavy.
Tkachuk to Hunt, right circle. There's a drive. They score as it trickles over the goal line. Damon Hunt from inside the right point puts it into traffic. That went off a body and just over the line. 4-2, Moose Jaw leading.
A nice little play by Matejchuk to Hunt, who just lets it go. You're probably not going to get credit with an assist, but Rysavy right in front of the net, causing all kinds of traffic for Reed Dick.
Reed Dick was a little flustered there, it looked like. He was looking at the DDK Pet referee, but as you mentioned, Derek.
His 7th of the season, scored by number 10, Damon Hunt. The assist to number 5, Denton Matejchuk. And number 38, Ryder Korzak.
To punch it to the net. Backhand, they score! Jagger Furcus with the second effort. His 2nd of the game. And the Warriors take a 5-2 lead.
Get that puck to the net and get bodies there. Furcus able to grab the rebound. Steps around Reed Dick. And just puts a little backhand into the net.
just as you're talking about Nathan Pilling, how about him and Jagger Firkus below the goal line, the way they're working to keep that play alive?
Oh, you talk about when we go back to the pregame show, we talked about Denton Mateychuk, Jagger Firkus, and Ryder Korzak. 3 guys that really wanted to get back on the sheet here tonight. All 3 of them really stepped up here tonight.
Jagger Firkus was pointless in his last 6. He's got 2 goals and 3 points here in the hockey game. I hope Nathan Pilling maybe gets an assist on that play. His first multi-point game.
His second of the night and 9th of the season, scored by number 27, Jagger Firkus. The assist to number 39, Matthew Gallant.
Mateychuk drives the net, scores! Oh! Denton Mateychuk putting on a show. Top shelf overweaved it, and it's 6-2 Warriors.
Rysavy does a great job. He's in, scored by number 5, Denton Mateychuk. The assist to number 19, Martin Rysavy.
First shot deflected, save made, rebound, they score! 4 seconds onto the man advantage. Eric Ulrich picks up his 6th. Moving at it, Pilling trying to drive away. Here's a sharp angle, they score! As the Warriors hammer it in. Dose, Pilling, Water, all inside the crease as they sneak it over the goal line. 2-1. Moose Jaw scores! As the penalty expires, Atlee Calvert with a loose puck on the right goal line. Quick shot, 3-1, Moose Jaw. Ryder Korzak will go for Moose Jaw. Korzak, the Warriors' leading scorer this season. Right-handed shot out of Yorkton. Straight to the middle on Kruger, holds, scores! Kruger unable to hold his pads together, and that puck will trickle through the 5-hole.
Boy, he had me fake too. I thought he was going upstairs and shoveled it through the 5-hole.
Brett Hyland is the first shooter for the Wheat Kings. Hyland, the 18-year-old from Edmonton. Goes in on the right, comes to the middle of the ice. Hyland fakes, scores! What a great move by Hyland. Tedachuk goes down, and Hyland slides it on the blocker's side along the ice.
Some nice head fakes and stick fakes. Get Tedachuk down. Hyland able to slide it past the right leg.
Jagger Firkus. Right-handed shot out of Irma, Alberta. Through the middle on Kruger. Firkus ran out of room. And he's stopped by the paddle of Kruger.
He tried to quickly pull it to his backhand and go over the pad, but Kruger right there able to jam up his stick.
Marcus Callion Kelly has a goal and 2 points for the Wheat King. Vegas Golden Knights prospect. He'll start on the left and then come inside. Lost control on top of the crease. And we're into the 3rd round. Denton Mateychuk for Moose Jaw. 17-year-old from Dominion City, Manitoba. 17 years old. Mateychuk going wide on the left, now coming inside on Kruger. Slowly on net, holds, scores! Top shelf glove side.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, my God.
That got up.
Wow, did he rifle that upstairs fast. He's done that a time or two.
Zakhar Polshakov, the shooter for the Wheat Kings. Polshakov going wide left, now through the middle on Tedachuk. Polshakov, backhand, stopped by the right pad of Carl Tedachuk. And the Moose Jaw Warriors will take the game 4-3 in a shootout.
That's a huge extra point. When you look at the standings, that means an awful lot here on a Tuesday night.
4 games in 5 nights begins with a 4-3 shootout win over the Brandon Wheat Kings. The Warriors now 10-10, 1-1 on the season, back to 500 as they get set to head on the road Only 3 points behind the Saskatoon Blades for 4th place in the Eastern Conference. Post-game show when we come back. This is Warriors hockey on Country 100.
Nice pass. Gallant scores! Top shelf Matthew Gallant has tied the game at 1.
Well, if that doesn't get the Warriors going, I don't know what will. What a big goal there for Moose Jaw. Matthew Gallant takes the pass, starts Bako, comes over the line. Nice pass.
Ryder Korzak!
Brayden Yager scores! Well, the Moose Jaw Warriors come right back as they hustle inside on the far left wing. Matejchuk takes it low, finds Yager on top of the crease. Trying a wrap route, it's off the post. Teahan hammers it and scores! Thomas Teahan brings out the Teddy Bears. 5:47 into the hockey game. Thomas Teahan, a scramble in the paint, hammers the puck in, and the Bears come flying onto the ice. Jagger Firkus through the middle, scores! Top shelf, Jagger Firkus, 2-0 Moose Jaw.
What a goal there from Jagger Firkus. Gets the puck at the blue line after a fumble by the Swift Current Broncos and just breaks in, uses his speed to break away from the defender.
McGinley out of the penalty box, grabs this puck, drives on net, stopped by the left pad of Carl Teddychuk. To the point, Firkus, quickly left circle, Yager, snapshot, scores! Brayden Yager rips it home, 3-0 for the Warriors.
Well, you want to strike quickly when you got that 5-minute power play because it continues, and right there, Brayden Yager.
To close the gap, they throw it down to the empty net, they score! Ryder Korzak turns and fires.
Earlier this season in the Hub, Director of Hockey Administration James Gallo hit a significant milestone in his career. Tonight, the Moose Jaw Warriors would like to honor that moment. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please welcome to the ice, on his behalf, his family, Tiffany, Hannah, and Jordan Gallo.
Well, that's a surprise. They shocked me with that one, Kletz. Hopefully my family doesn't bite it out there on the red carpet. That would be nice.
James Gallo has been part of the Warriors broadcast for over 2 decades, including the past 15 season as the voice of the Warriors on Country 100. James joined the Warriors organization in 2012 as manager of communications and broadcasting and now serves as the team's director of hockey administration. Last season, during the Subway WHL Hub, when the Warriors took on the Saskatoon Blades on March 21st, James called his 1,000th game for the team. Congratulations, James, on this incredible milestone.
Well, thank you very much. I didn't know that was going on.
Congrats, buddy. That's awesome.
I would have liked to just sail off.
Joining the Gallo family is Daryl Markin from the Moose Jaw Warriors Board of Directors. The Warriors organization and Board of Directors would like to present this frame to James Gallo's family for his 1,000th game.
You can't see it from here, but it looks pretty nice, buddy. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that was coming. I thought this was for Brooke. This is what it should be about.
You better give a wave to the family.
Oh, my daughter's waving up. My daughter Hannah's waving up to me. They're cheering for you, Kletz. So, again, I thought this was for Brooke Kozlowski. I thought Brooke called. He was in his 500th game last night.
Another member of the Moose Jaw Warriors staff also reached a significant milestone in his career. Trainer Brooke Kozlowski has now been on the bench for 500 games. Brooke joined the Warriors organization during the 2013-2014 season and has spent the last 8 seasons as athletic therapist. During his time with Moose Jaw, Brooke has also represented Canada twice at the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge. On Friday night in Regina, Brooke was on the Warriors bench for his 500th career game. Congratulations, Brooke.
Brooke Kozlowski, one of the best in the Western Hockey League.
Brooke, please join at center ice to receive his award from Daryl Markin.
It was actually his birthday last night as well.
Wow.
500th game. 25th birthday, we'll say, for Brooke. I don't want to toss it out there, but again, congratulations to Brooke. Amazing individual, one of the hardest working guys you'll see. We're going to talk about Brooke when we get into the broadcast a little bit later on.
Hey, those are big numbers for both you guys. Congratulations. Great job by Brooke. Great job by yourself. I know you've poured your heart and soul into this organization for many years here.
That's a lot of mileage, Kletz. And then centers, tee and shot, scores! Thomas Tian rips it home from the low slot. 1-0, Moose Jaw leading.
Some good play up top along the blue line. I believe it was Miller that walks the line, gets the shot off, and then they pick the puck up below the goal line. A little bit of misdirection. Tian slides out front, and then just one times it home.
Good pressure by Moose Jaw with some speed and determination to keep that puck alive.
I really like the walk across that blue line, sets it all up.
Scored by number 20, Thomas Tian. Assisted by number 17, Cade Hayes. And number 2, Brayden Miller.
Come inside, he had Pilling drive the net. Pats can't get it out. Back to Pilling, shot, scores! Opportunistic in the Pat zone off that turnover as they find Nathan Pilling between the circles. He'll snipe his second of the weekend. 2-0 Moose Jaw.
You talk about an opportunistic turnover right at the blue line. Warriors able to keep it in. A couple of quick passes, ends up on the tape of Nathan Pilling. He looks up, he sees where he wants to go, he snaps that blocker side.
Nathan Pilling's second Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the weekend, second of the season.
Scored by number 26, Nathan Pilling.
Look at Matejchuk control left circle.
Assisted by number 23, Atlee Calvert. And number 12, Majid Kadura.
Over to Korzak, high right wall, cross ice pass, left boards Ulrich, trying to come inside, Backo scores! What a pass and what a finish. Robert Backo will pick up his third Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season, giving Moose Jaw a 3-0 lead.
That was a quick passing play from side to side to side. I believe it was Korzak who gets it across to Ulrich. And he sees Backo going to the net with a stick on the ice and able to fire it right back to him.
What a job there. What a feed by Eric Ulrich. Hey, cross ice, Robert Backo. He's been playing well as of late. 3 points in his last 5. It's his first goal since October 23rd, Derek.
Number 7, Robert Backo. Assisted by number 8, Eric Ulrich. And number 38, Ryder Korzak.
He'll get the puck. Korzak looks one time, scores! Brayden Yager finds Twine. 4-0 Moose Jaw.
Well, they tried to rotate everything, so Yager ends up in the one-time position. Ryder Korzak slides up, draws 2 paths towards him, and then finds Yager down by the dot, and he just one-times it home.
Brayden Yager hammers that puck past Matthew Keeper.
Boy, he loves that one-time spot there, doesn't he?
You know what, Kletz? I love seeing that too. Gives you shades of Troy Brouwer and Blair Jones from 2006. Hey, just hammer the puck. It's Yager's 14th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season.
Play goal, his 14th of the season, scored by number 29, Brayden Yager. Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak. And number 5, Denton Matejchuk.
Top of the zone, Korzak to the right circle, Jagger. Cross ice, Firkus, one time! Scores! Jagger finds the seam. Firkus has the finish. 5-2, Moose Jaw leading.
That's why the Warriors power plays moves the puck so well right now, kind of deadly, because all of those guys rotate positions. They don't just go and stand in one spot. They rotate. 3 different guys can take the one-timer shots. Matejchuk can play up top in the bumper position. It's really a good-looking power play right now.
Again, it's Korzak, Jagger, and Firkus. They move around a lot, hey, as you described, Derek.
15th of the season and 30th point for number 27, Jagger Firkus. Assisted by number 29, Brayden Jagger. And number 38, Ryder Korzak.
Broken up, bouncing puck goes off a body and just wide of the net. Here's an open net. Niven scores. Digging inside, home plate. Riley Niven will put it to the back of the net. Niven with the goal, but it all starts with Atlee Calvert in the right spot of the slot. He fans initially, James. He grabs the puck and puts it. Chuck Ray shot save made, rebound in between the circles. It's grabbed by the Wheat Kings Highland, and he'll come up the near left boards. To the point, Hunt. High right wall, Korzak. Back up top for Hunt. Slap, shot, save, made, rebound. Matejchuk takes a whack, and Kruger a nice save. Left circle, Ritchie up top for Nychuk. Left circle, feed, scores. Power play goal as Chad Nychuk finds a hole. And the Wheat Kings have evened this one up. See it, and it'll slice down the ice. Brandon holds it in. Roberts inside, scores. Landon Roberts in his 100th Western Hockey League game will come between the Moose Jaw circles and break this 1-1 tie. Save, rebound, they score. Ridley Gregg will put in the loose change. Brandon scores on the 5-on-3 and now has a 3-1 lead. Korzak up the boards, Hunt. Cross ice, left circle, Matejchuk over to Jagger. Scores! A big goal by Brayden Jagger. And the Warriors strengthen the man advantage to pull within one.
Well, you talked about getting your moment. The Warriors, they do change up their power play a little bit. Quicker puck movement. Between these two teams.
Bouncing shot, they score! A shot from the blue line, deflected between the circles. Tate Schofer celebrates a game-tying goal for Moose Jaw.
Looked innocent. It's a win off the faceoff. Goes back to the point. I think it was Kadura just threw it at the net. Schofer goes hard to the net to try and get in front. I think it goes off his jersey and in.
Nychuk in, left point. He'll skate it to the circle. Nychuk, a lane, scores! Chad Nychuk, second of the hockey game, beating Carl Tenachuk. Blockers sign, and the Brandon Wheat Kings are back on top. Off a skate, gets it back, moves it over to Ridley Gregg. Backhand, scores! Whoa! What a shot by Ridley Gregg. 11 seconds into this third period, giving the Wheat Kings a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a goal score.
We'll leave it for Niven. Back to Backo, left circle, off the post, rebound, Hoekstra scores! Josh Hoekstra will pick up his 4th goal of the season, pulling Moose Jaw back to within one. Shot, they score! David Hunt, the drive from the blue line, deflected in front. We're tied at 5.
Yeah, the puck goes back to David Hunt. He gets a real good hard shot.
In the slot, Jagger scores! Brayden Jagger! buzzer goes. Korzak not appreciating that as he and Richie tie up on the wall. Oh, it feels like a rivalry, partner.
It is a brewing. I talked about it. It's not completely out of the realm that these two teams could meet first round.
We were talking, could you imagine a 7-game series between these two teams?
What a roller coaster game this was.
A wild one tonight. Braden Yager, the power play goal. He's your hero tonight as the Warriors skate to the 6-5 win over the Brandon Wheat Kings. Now Brenton on the left boards. Korzak off the wall. Wrist shot. High save. Made. Rebound. They score. Eric Ulrich will tuck that one in, and the Warriors will take an early 1-0 lead. He'll split the defense, breaks in, scores. Down the right boards, inside circle, snap shot, scores! What a shot by Braden Yager. Put him in the history books as Braden Yager scores his 30th goal of the season, and he will surpass Theo Fleury for the most goals by a Moose Jaw Warriors 16-year-old in a single season. And oh my, does it come in brilliant fashion as he takes that pass from Majid Kadura on the far right wing. Yager comes inside right circle and snaps it. Barring in. Braden Yager, his 30th goal of the season. What a shot there. 16 years old. 30 Global Ag Risk Solution goals of the year. Breaking Theo Fleury's record. Theo holds every major offensive number for the Moose Jaw Warriors, except for that one now. Congratulations to Braden Yager. What a shot by Braden Yager. Comes on a 4-on-4. Korzak dances in. Backhand to forehand. Scores. A little cordizzle sizzle there is Ryder Korzak. Will give the Warriors a 3-1 lead. His way in. Inside left circle. Brandon zone. Lost him on the backhand. Centers. Rice-Savvy scores. Martin Rice-Savvy, driving to the middle of the ice, will score his 6th Global Ag Risk Solution goal of the season to give Moose Jaw a 4-1 lead. Ryder Korzak driving it up the ice. On the fills the puck down. Down the wall, Korzak, cross-ice pass. Fergus looks inside. Yager scores! Make it 2 for 16-year-old Braden Yager as he grabs that pass in the low slot and beats Ethan Kruger between the 5-hole. And it's a 5-1 Moose Jaw lead on that power play goal for Braden Yager. Looks for Backo. Snap shot. Scores. Robert Backo with 11 seconds to go in the period will give Moose Jaw a 6-1 lead. Pulls off his stick to the end boards. Rice-Savvy then finds Ulrich. Scores. Eric Ulrich is second of the game, 18th of the season. Transition. Niven on the near left wing. Far shot. Scores! Riley Niven, glove side. 1-0 Moose Jaw.
Great shot there from Riley Niven. Nice play on the defensive end to start things off. Got the back check on the breakaway. Turn it back up ice quickly, and Niven comes over the line.
Looks to center, goes right circle. Scores! Welcome back, Calder Anderson, as he snaps that past the Raider goaltender. It's his first of the year. 2-0 Moose Jaw.
What a great moment there for Calder Anderson. A lot of hard work getting back into the lineup, and it pays off here with the play starts coming into the zone. Den Matejchuk stops at the hash marks just on top of the circle, passes it to Brenton, who was streaking in, and then Brenton, good patience, finds the cross-ice pass to Calder Anderson, who's sitting all alone, and then he just puts it up over top of the glove.
Goal, his first of the season, in his return to the lineup for number 14, Calder Anderson. Assisted by number 3, Lucas Breton. And number 5, Denton Matejchuk.
Nine to the circle. Held inside. Gislason shot now blocked by Brenton. Oh, what an exciting couple of plays that was. Pushing up ahead. Martin Rysavy on a breakaway. Shot save. Rebound. Scores! Martin Rysavy soaring through the neutral zone. He'll score on the breakaway. 1-0 Warriors. Dominion City, Manitoba on the right wing. Alry across the pat line. Cross ice, Korzak left circle. Shot. Scores! Ryder Korzak short side blocker. 2-0 Moose Jaw.
Yeah, nice transition through the neutral zone. Kick it to the right.
One time scores. Damon Hunt hammers it home. 3-0. Warriors lead.
Yeah, not the normal setup that we see from the Warriors. Usually all the crisscrossing. A nice little delay by Denton Matejchuk. Throws it down low. And then just a quick touch pass to Damon Hunt.
Puck is loose. They score. Atlee Calvert hammers it through. 4-0 Moose Jaw.
Puck goes behind the net and comes back out. Was it Damon Hunt once again with a hard shot that Atlee Calvert just right in front, just pounds it through the goaltender.
Goes off of Anderson. Snapshot. Scores. Calder Anderson with his third of the season. 5-1 Moose Jaw.
I'm not sure that's how it was designed. I think Lucas Brenton was trying to rifle one off the end boards. Anderson able to pick that down with his glove, set it down.
Robert Bacco on a clean breakaway on Sim. Backhand. Scores! Robert Bacco drives up the ice. 6-2 Moose Jaw leading.
When you talk about Warriors taking advantage of their opportunities, not a lot of time spent in the pad zone, but able to break up the puck.
Left half wall Niven. He'll skate up to the blue line. Goes right point Kadura. Slap shot. Scores. Legit Kadura. Hammers it in. And the Warriors take a 7-2 lead.
Some nice puck control along the boards there. Able to get it up top and a nice little backhand pass across to Kadura.
Alry scores. Give and go. Matejchuk back to Alry. 8-3 Moose Jaw leads.
That starts way back in the Warriors zone. The Pats actually have a little bit of
Burkus backdoor. Yager scores. Oh, what a pretty passing play. And Braden Yager finishes it off with his 32nd of the season.
You talk about those cross-seam passes, and when they're working, they look pretty. That's exactly what
4 feet. They'll go up top. Matejchuk shot. That's blocked. Right circle. Korzak to Fergus. Scores. Make it 10. Jagger Fergus on the power play. And the Warriors keep on coming.
And when the power plays rolling, there's nothing finer than watching them move the puck.
One inside circle through traffic, scores as Eric Alry ties it at 1. Troll looks for a man, they score! One time, baby, Martin Rysavy, and the Warriors take a 2-1 lead. The net, he'll play it around. Larson skates left corner, throws it to the net, they score! They score! The Warriors ended in overtime! Cordell Larson comes out from behind the Saskatoon net, throws it towards the top of the crease, I don't know who it went off of. It was definitely deflected. And the Warriors are now 1 win away from the second round of the Western Hockey League playoffs. A 3-2 overtime win for the Moose Jaw Warriors. They battled for this one. They gave up the late goal in the third period, but they scored here in overtime. Larson from the roofish there and take that shot. The Warriors score! Max Warner from the right line stuns Nolan Meyer, and Moose Jaw pulls within 1. Merkel scores! Max Warner scores his second of the game. It comes on the power play, and the Warriors are back to within 1. For Korzak, Toldrake, shot, scores! Ryder Korzak, top shelf blocker side, and Moose Jaw has tied it at 3. For Firkus, scores! Happy 18th birthday, Jagger Firkus, as he gets the Warriors on the board.
Well, we just talked about this line, James, and
circle feed Matejchuk. There's a shot! Scores! Power play goal! Denton Matejchuk beating Nolan Meyer, blocker side. 2-0 Warriors.
well, the Blades weren't allowing any seam passes as the Warriors usually try to go through a seam for a one-timer.
On that rebound, they score! Jagger Firkus! 3-1 Moose Jaw leading.
An absolutely beautiful goal, but all set up again by the forecheck. Jagger, Firkus, Calvert working hard, cycling the puck, and then finally they go up top.
On that rebound, they score! Jagger Firkus! 3-1 Moose Jaw leading.
An absolutely beautiful goal, but all set up again by the forecheck. Jagger, Firkus, Calvert working hard, cycling the puck, and then finally they go up top.
Behind the play, Bacco and Paulus chunking nuts. Bacco will send him down. Works a hard right. Bacco over the top. Paulus comes back. Bacco lands a right. Paulus another one. And they wrestle down on the ice. Oh my, oh my. Playoff hockey in downtown Moose Jaw. Where are we? The Civic Center? Trying to drive to the middle. Score! WHL debut, Thomas Tian scores his first playoff goal.
Well, you know, he's fired up, and that whole bench is fired up for him. He works so hard. Pass comes through the neutral zone, gets past the Blades D-man, finds his way right on.
Trying to drive to the middle, scores! WHL debut, Thomas Tian scores his first playoff goal.
Well, you know, he's fired up, and that whole bench is fired up for him. He works so hard. Pass comes through the neutral zone, gets past the Blades D-man, finds his way right on.
The drama, Matejchuk, shot save made. Calvert scores! The hometown boy! Ali Calvert on the rebound! 5-3 Warriors!
Now you would expect nothing else from Ali Calvert. Late game heroics, going hard to the net.
He's down the ice, scores! Robert Bacco splits the uprights with 1:51 to go.
He's able to pick up that puck along the wall.
Fans cheer as the Moose Jaw Warriors score 3 in the third. They beat the Saskatoon Blades 6-3 at Mosaic Place, taking Game 5 eliminating the Blades as the Warriors take this series 4-1. Hard fought. That was a battle, partner.
Absolutely, that was a battle. They win 4-1, but it was a battle every game, and Warriors just had a little bit more in this series. That home ice advantage, I think, comes in handy.
Yeah, how important was that home ice? The Warriors go 3-0 here at home. That Game 3 win in Saskatoon, likely the turning points of the series. As the Warriors huddle around their goaltender, Karl Tedechuk, celebrating. They'll line up to shake hands.
Well, the Blades players showing their respect to Nolan Meyer, knowing that's his last game and how important he was to that team.
Yeah, Nolan Meyer, amazing for the organization. Just a word on him. From Yorkton, the Western Hockey League's all-time leader in wins. Again, not the way he wanted his career to end, but Nolan Meyer has nothing to be ashamed about. He was an amazing Saskatoon Blade. He represented his team, his hometown, very well. How about Tristan Robbins? His season ends, the second-round signed pick of the San Jose Sharks. One would have to assume that's where he's going to be heading off in the coming days.
Tough finish for him as well, not getting to play as much as he would have liked.
Not obviously due to the injury. Jagger Firkus and Ben Saunderson will lead off the handshake. Derek, this is one of the best things we see in sport. It's a sign of respect. It's a sign of sportsmanship. You battle on the ice. You do everything you can to win. This is a nice sign shown by both teams.
Yeah, and it's been sorely missed due to COVID, right? We haven't been able to see anything like this, and you're right. It's a sign of respect from both teams when you battle that hard.
Majid Kadura, the former Saskatoon Blade. He was traded to Prince George and then again found a great home here in Moose Jaw. A big part of the organization. You talk about a classy guy. How about Les Lazarick, the voice of the Saskatoon Blades? Comes right over and says good luck to the Moose Jaw Warriors. Says great series. The handshake between Karl Tedechuk and Nolan Meyer, great to see. Ryder Korzak and Nolan Meyer, two Yorkton boys, they embrace each other. Friends off the ice. They battled in this one hard, and here's Majid Kadura with Nolan Meyer and Tristan Robbins at the end. Came into the league together. And the Moose Jaw Warriors saluting their fans now as they're off to the second round of the Western Hockey League playoffs as they knock off the Saskatoon Blades 6-3 here at Mosaic Place. They take this series in 5 games. And stay tuned. We don't know who and we don't know when. We'll find out in the coming days. But get ready as the second round of the Western Hockey League playoffs are returning to the Friendly City. Chips this up and out of play. Here's a 2-on-1. Korzak on the left to Firkus on the right. Drives! Scores! The Firkus Circus brings the fans out of their seats as Jagger Firkus scores his 4th for the playoffs, tying the game at 1.
Here's goal, his 4th of the playoffs, scored by number 27, Jagger Firkus! Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak! And number 14, Calder Anderson!
7:48 the time. Left circle, Ulrich, shot! Scores! Far side glove, Eric Ulrich has his second of the playoffs, giving Moose Jaw a 2-1 lead.
Warriors' second goal, his second of the playoffs, scored by number 8, Eric Ulrich! Assisted by number 27, Jagger Firkus! And number 38, Ryder Korzak!
3-12, and on the right wing, he goes out to Anderson through the middle. Larson tries to come inside. Anderson scores! What a pass! What a finish! Calder Anderson, short-handed, 3-1 Moose Jaw leading.
Hey, I think that's here's short-handed goal, scored by number 14, Calder Anderson. Assisted by number 34, Cordell Larson. And number 16, Max Warner.
9:42 the touch. Looking back to Korzak. It comes to Firkus. There's a shot. Scores! With 3.2 seconds left in the period, Jagger Firkus has the Warriors on the board.
Well, we just talked about it. He wanted to get his team on the board. He and Korzak through the neutral zone.
Goal, his 5th of the playoffs, scored by number 27, Jagger Firkus. Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak. And number 8, Eric Ulrich. That's Firkus from Korzak and Ulrich at 1957.
Loose Firkus, shot, scores! Top shelf, Jagger Firkus, 2 on the night. The Warriors strike on the power play to make it 3-2.
Oh, he was denied earlier, but he was dialed in on that shot. He gets the puck in the slot and absolutely rips it past Hauser, brings his team within 1.
Jagger Firkus,
second of the game and 6th of the playoffs, scored by number 27, Jagger Firkus. Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak. And number 23, Atlee Calvert.
The ice with a shot as the call gets made, and they'll make it 4-2 as Matthew Savoy gives Winnipeg a 2-goal advantage.
I completely missed that. I just looked down at my paper. Oh, on the replay, just a quick snapper.
Firkus on the near left wall. Ray shot, scores! Jagger Firkus with the shot. Majid Kadura driving through the middle. He'll get the deflection, and the Warriors back to within 2.
As Firkus throws it to the net. Majid Kadura right there, whether he was able to deflect it or not. He's leading the flyby, so he feels he touched that one. Gets the Warriors back in this game.
First goal, his second of the playoffs, scored by number 12, Majid Kadura. Assisted by number 27, Jagger Firkus. And number 38, Ryder Korzak.
11:22 the time of that. Moose Jaw here tonight. The guys battled here this evening, and they had their opportunities to try and come away with this one.
Yeah, we had our looks. We got to capitalize on them. You know, I didn't see the final shots, but we were up over 30, I believe. And, you know, you got to capitalize on our chances. We probably limit some of their rush chances, and it's a different hockey game. But it is what it is at this point, and have to regroup and get ready for Friday night in Winnipeg.
I want to look at the positives first off. Gord, you feel as though the Warriors, they pushed. They created good opportunities inside on a team that really doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot inside the home plate area.
Yeah, we did a better job of getting inside against their coverage, and we whacked away at Hauser, who did another outstanding job in their net, and I thought we drove the net. Like, if you look at our last goal, Madge goes through and it hits him. So, you got to drive the net. You got to get inside against these guys, and I thought we did do a better job of that. But, on the other end, we weren't as good as we needed to be.
Unfortunately, it might come down to 2 turnovers in the neutral zone for 2 goals, and that's the deficit, right? 2 goals there. Puck management or just good plays on them?
Well, both. We didn't manage the puck right, and then they made the plays they need to make, and they got their look, and they capitalized on them. So I'd say it's both. We have to manage the puck. Obviously, the neutral zone turnovers will get you, and then even just defending the rush there, the 3-on-2, probably don't want to go at that guy. Well, we don't want to go at that guy, and ends up in the back of our net. So, it's a good lesson for young players. It's a tough lesson, but it's a lesson nonetheless, and we're going to have to learn from it, and hopefully we can learn from it quickly and be ready to go Friday.
You guys had to kill a number of power plays early in the game as well. Your penalty killing stepped up and did a great job once again.
Yeah, I guess the 3 or 2 kills, however you look at it, early, did a good job. And then the 4th one there, they win the face-off, and then they change things a little bit. And, with Max in the box, kind of talking to one of the other guys that's going to go, and I look up and it's shot tip in the back of the net versus a little bit of a spread look that they set up in, and it is what it is. It's 4 kills. It's probably 1 too many at least, and obviously it was. We did a good job first 3. It's not the last one.
You don't get many chances on the power play, just 1 tonight. You go 1 for 1. Obviously some confidence against that Winnipeg penalty kill.
Yeah, absolutely. If we got the 1 chance, we'd love to have a couple more. The power play, get a little bit of more of attack mentality tonight, and put in the back of the net. So good job by them. We'd love to maybe find a couple more looks in the power play, but we don't call the game.
Outside of that dressing room, there's a lot of people that are probably thinking this series is over. How do you feel about it, Coach? You've been around this group all year long. Are they strong enough mentally to prepare and be ready to play Friday?
Yeah, I think so. We just focus on getting our bodies ready and getting our minds right for the task at hand. We go into Winnipeg. Of course, you can look at the numbers. We haven't had much success there. Well, none at all, really. But it's something that I think we can get our heads around, and the belief that we can beat them in their rink. It's going to take everyone. It's going to take a lot of work and discipline. But it's still just a hockey game. It's just a different rink. It's a little bit bigger, but I don't think that's an issue for us. We can skate. I think we'll be fine as long as we can come out and start right. For whatever reason, it seems like it's our start there that hurts us. And if we can start right, I think we'll be just fine, and we can bring it back here. But time will tell if we can do that. But I do believe that there's a belief inside our room that we can get the job done there.
I'm not sure if it matters to you, Coach, but there's 2 guys up here that believe in you guys. We're looking forward to seeing it Sunday.
I appreciate that. For sure.
Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Gord Burnett again, as Derek had mentioned. Good luck Friday nights against the Winnipeg Ice.
Guys, I appreciate having me.
It's a 5-3 Warrior loss here in Game 4 of the second round series against the Winnipeg Ice. First time in the playoffs that the Warriors have fallen on home ice, and it's against the league's top team. And
it was a battle.
It was a battle. It's not an easy game for the Winnipeg Ice. I'll tell you that. You think about the years of teams when they get to the league final or they win, or they talk about teams that pushed them. But that's the Winnipeg Ice. They'll say how the Moose Jaw Warriors pushed them, right? Making them better in the long run. We'll take another quick break, and when we return, we'll head back downstairs. Get some reaction from the locker room next on Country 100.
Managing your health isn't always as simple as
it's tough that we lost it, and we got to regroup and get ready for Winnipeg on Friday.
Jagger, you're one of the younger guys on the team, but obviously you're a big leader. I'm going to ask you the same question that I ask Coach. You've been in that locker room all year long. Do you believe that you guys can go to Winnipeg and bring it back here?
Absolutely. I think we've proved people wrong all year. I think that's something we're a resilient group, and we showed it all year. I think going into Winnipeg, we're not going to change our mindset. We have to be hard on them. We have to, obviously, the first 2 games in Winnipeg, it was a tough outcome, but going back there, we have to be hard. It's do or die now. So it's going to be a lot of bodies getting thrown around and people putting their bodies in the line, and we all understand that it's a 3-1 series now. So it's do or die. We have to put pucks deep and be hard on them. It's not a choice anymore.
That's a great answer, and that's where we're going to end the interview, Jagger. Really great response, and I hope that gets Warrior fans excited for what you guys can do Friday night when you head back to Winnipeg to try and send this back here to Saturday night or Sunday in Moose Jaw.
Perfect. Thanks, James. Thank you.
Jagger Firkus outside the Warriors locker room. Derek, how, hearing that young man talk at 17 years old, I surely didn't talk like that when I was 17, and he's got a lot of eyes on him. He's done a great job working his way to the point where Craig Button from TSN had him ranked 18th on his list. Just talk about that young man and what we've kind of seen from him over the course of the season.
Just the way he's improved so much. He's one of those guys, and I like how you said there's comparables to Braden Point, because he's a guy that just will not be told no, right?
Yeah.
He just will not accept that. I'll show you, I'm going to improve, and I'm going to show you again. That's just the mentality he has. His skill level obviously just continues to grow. He had great skill at the beginning of the year, but he's got amazing skill at this stage, and he just gets better. He has confidence now. He knows what he can do in the league, and I like that he just doesn't quit. He just doesn't quit. He just goes and uses his skill. And, end of the first period, he could have just shut it down and said, okay, we're going to pick it up in the second period. Scores with 3 seconds left. He just won't be denied.
It's nice when you have, it goes with a lot of the younger players for the Moose Jaw Warriors. They all have that work ethic, right? And I think, you kind of take that saying, will can beat skill. And it's nice to see that these younger players, they have that will, they have that work ethic, because, we believe they can do it, but it's a big hole, it's a big mountain to climb. But Derek, this is valuable experience that these young guys are getting right now. And for them to understand how hard it gets this time of year, these are good lessons and good experience for them to get.
Yeah, it's only going to make them better. And I truly believe that he does feel that they're coming back here Sunday. He's just not going to accept it. So it won't surprise me if he goes into Winnipeg, has a great game, and he wills his team back here to another game.
Wouldn't shock me either. They're part of being around these guys. I kind of come to expect that. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to run through your Wednesday scoreboard. Not a lot going on, but we'll update all those hockey games next on Country 100. Korzak drives, scores! 46 seconds in, Ryder Korzak has got the Warriors on the board. Swing, Matejchuk down to the goal line, centers, Thomas Tian scores! The 16-year-old from Langley, BC. Matejchuk to the net, deflected, they score! Atlee Calvert with the power play goal, and the Warriors are back in the game. First off, what a play by Braden Yager. Left boards as he fights it away. Cole Jordan waits. Wrist shot! Scores! Cole Jordan finds the twine. Warriors strike on the power play and take a 1-0 lead.
Well, I wouldn't say it was going as smooth as they wanted on the end.
A slap shot block to Matejchuk. He scores! Denton Matejchuk, top shelf, baby! Warriors take the 2-1 lead.
Well, straight off the faceoff, it comes back. He kicks back. Is it Kadura with the first shot? I believe. And it was blocked, but it comes right to Denton Matejchuk, who doesn't stop it. He just hammers a one-timer, and it goes up over top of the glove of Hauser.
Denton Matejchuk, his 11th Global Ag Risk Solution goal is a bullet. Top shelf, 2-1 Moose Jaw leading with 22 seconds remaining in the hockey game.
All right, you got to get your bearings and know who your man is and what your role is, because you know Winnipeg's pulling the goalie.
Korzak, Niven, Larson, Kadura,
They bounce it down the ice. Korzak went straight ahead, and it just about beat Hauser.
His 11th of the season, scored by number 5, Denton Matejka!
Here's Larson! Scores! Neutral zone turnover! Korzak to Larson. He'll rip it in. It was 7.5 seconds to go. The Warriors are going to put this one in the books.
Well, after Korzak just about scored, I looked at the Winnipeg bench, and they were screaming to get Hauser off the ice. He noticed he started going, and then he had to come back as the Warriors gained control of the puck. And Larson able to bury this one.
Great job by Ryder Korzak in the neutral zone on that one, hey?
Straight ahead, that was fantastic.
Warriors with 2 goals late in this third period will snap the Winnipeg Ice 13-game winning streak as the Warriors improve to 36-23, 3-2 with a 3-1 upset win over the WHL leading Winnipeg Ice.
Well, we talked about it. What do you have to do after you play a game that you weren't happy with and suffer a loss? You got to bury it. You got to come back and put forth your best effort. Oh, the Warriors played a heck of a game against the best team in the league. And Jackson Unger, full marks, man. He was fantastic.
What a game. What a finish. As the Warriors salute their fans, they'll take it 3-1. Woo! How you feeling at home? It's electric in the building as the Warriors pick up the goals.
By number 5, Denton Matejka, assisted by number 12, Majid Kadura, and number 29, Braden Yager. Moose Jaw Warriors' 3rd goal, scored by number 34, Cordell Larson. Assisted by number 38, Ryder Korzak.
A big win for the Moose Jaw Warriors with 2 goals inside the final 60. As they pick up their 36th, they get some help from the Brandon Wheat Kings partner, and they're back up by 3 on the Saskatoon Blades.
That's big.
In the Eastern Conference standings. Post-game show when we come back on Country 100.